भाइयों और बहनों, राष्ट्रपति जी ने आपातकाल की घोषणा की है।
25th June 1975 was a dark day in the history of Bharat when emergency was imposed in our country by Indira Gandhi. The emergency remained in effect from 25th June 1975 to 21st March 1977. Free media and free speech was crushed with an iron hand. The judiciary, who were responsible for upholding the Constitution of India, was oppressed. The voice of the youth who were protesting against price rise was gutted. The entire opposition leaders who protested against the tyrannical rule were jailed. And all of this went on only for Indira Gandhi to latch on to power. The torture that was dished out to our people during emergency was no less than what people suffered in Kalapani. Indira Gandhi had the biggest grudge against our youth, as it was because of the youth who started the Navnirman Andolan in Gujarat, which forced the then Gujarat CM Chimanbhai Patel on charges of corruption. At the same time, the Bihar Chattara Sangharsh Samiti was also becoming a headache for Indira Gandhi. That is the reason Indira Gandhi took strongest possible action against our students. She banned all the student organizations and jailed all the leaders and were tortured in jails. Thousands of people were jailed under MISA and DIR Act during emergency. The Satigrahis were laid in ice and were beaten up, tortured for days without food and water. It was not only the common people who raised their voice, but the entire opposition political dispensation was taken to task. It all started on 25th June when Jayaprakash Narayan addressed a gathering of nearly 1 lakh people at Delhi's Ram Leela Maidan and challenged the Indira Gandhi government. This made Indira Gandhi nervous and threatened, and she ordered the immediate arrest of J.P. Narayan and other leaders and had imposed emergency that day itself. J.P.'s health deteriorated rapidly in jail, and both his kidney failed, and he finally died under mysterious circumstances. Like J.P., Atal Bihari Vajpayee was also jailed and had suffered severe health problems and to be treated at the AIIMS hospital for months. Morji Desai, Chaudhary Charan Singh, Lal Krishna Advani, Vijay Raje Scindia, Maharani Gayatri Devi, Raj Narayan, G.B. Kriplani, George Fernandez were jailed. To stop this Congress persecution to be reported in media, the journalists and newspapers were targeted and put in jails. In the 19 months of the emergency period, 327 journalists were jailed, 3801 newspapers sealed, 60 lakh people were sterilized, 5 to 7 lakh people were rendered homeless. Assam was also not left in this national movement. Many young leaders were apprehended and jailed during the movement. Satyagraha against emergency was called upon by RSS under the banner of Lok Sangharsha Samiti of Jayaprakash Narayan, where more than 500 people took part. Some among them were Shri Bipin Chandra Kalita, who actively took part in the Satyagraha against emergency and got arrested on 23 November 1975 near Rabindra Bhavan and was brutally tortured at the Pan Bazar police station. After 4 days of interrogation was sent to Guwahati jail under MISA Act and was released on 21 March 1977 when Janata Party came to power. Shri Prantosh Roy, who had joined RSS in 1960 and had also served as a volunteer for Azad Hind Fauj, was jailed for 19 months in Guwahati Central Jail. Also many people like Shri Sharad Kalita and Dr. Ramchandra Deka were jailed and tortured under MISA Act for taking part in the Satyagraha against the imposition of the emergency in the country. It is time we pay our respect and be indebted to our heroes who fought for our rights and our values. It is time we know the real character of our leaders. It is time to know our past and determine our future.
Vande Mataram.